I see people spending thousands of dollars on a nice flagship smartphone just to use it for entertainment, movies, and games, which is fine, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But when it comes to actual tasks we encounter on a day-to-day basis, we still resort to old broken methods that are messy and quite honestly a waste of time. The other day I was with a friend who was selling his phone online and the buyer asked for the invoice. Standard stuff. So my friend opens the PDF and notices the invoice has everything. His phone number, his email and his address. He obviously didn't want a stranger knowing where he lives, so he takes a screenshot and he sends it to himself on WhatsApp. So he uses his pen tool and starts scribbling over his personal information. And by the end of it, this is how the screenshot looked like. This is the same guy who spent $1,500 while vacationing in the US to buy an iPhone. And here I see him covering up his information with digital crayons. Instead of doing all that and creating a mess, he could have simply done this. And I'm not sure many people know about it. There you go, clean redaction. I highlighted the warranty date. It looks professional, there's no scribbling. And also, if there are certain words that are repeated across the image, you can click on it once and hide them all at one shot. This isn't just about screenshots and images, you can use this app to import PDFs and scan documents as well. And don't worry, I did check the app's privacy policy, it does not store any of your data. You can have a look at it yourself, the link is in the description. It's not just this, we keep running into small annoying moments every day. Moments where our phone feels powerful but we use it in weirdly broken ways. For example, I own an iPhone, I love it, everybody knows it has AirDrop, but the thing is I am a Windows user. I have a custom build which is way more powerful than a Mac. There's something ridiculous about two powerful devices sitting right next to each other, and when I had to transfer something, I either had to upload it to the cloud, wait, download it on my PC, I had to email it to myself like it was 2006, or the worst one was I had to connect it via USB. I even remember sending images via WhatsApp. I used to attach it as a document to avoid compression and then download it on my PC with the WhatsApp desktop client. Look how fast I can send huge files from my iPhone to my PC, and yes, it works on Android phones as well. Local Send lets you transfer files instantly between devices on the same Wi-Fi. No ads, no limits, just drag and drop and it's done. The app doesn't look flashy, but it quietly solves a real problem most of us have learned to live with. You might not use it daily, but when you need it, it works flawlessly. This is exactly the kind of tools our phone needs. I'm somebody who loves to shop and I keep buying clothes and random stuff on the internet. Like this knife for example. Looks cool, right? I'll probably just use it once, but it's a nice to have. Anyways, things like this aren't just found on Amazon, it's available on different websites. And every time I go to buy something, I'm greeted with this checkout page. Think about how much time you spend manually entering your email, your address, your phone number every time you're trying to buy something in a new online store. Or even in cases where you're trying to share your information with someone via text. It's low friction effort, but we've gotten used to it. I stopped retyping things, your phone should do it for you. I set up text replacement, so if I want my home address to be filled, all I got to do is type in home and the phone prompts me with the address. Super easy, right? There are dedicated apps for this where a clipboard will store this information for you, but all the good ones are paid. So this is a nice free workaround to have. Do you remember the Apple keynote where everyone went wild because the entire event was shot on an iPhone? To get those good shots, they did not use the default camera app you get with your phone. They used the app I'm about to show you. Because let's be real, the default camera app isn't going to cut it when you want to film great looking videos. Most of the time we let the camera do the heavy lifting, we just point, tap and shoot. For most people, that's enough. But these are called Pro phones. That's the reason we pay the hefty price tag. And when a phone is labeled Pro, you expect a lot more control than what we currently have. Imagine this, you're at some sort of a family event, a birthday, an anniversary of some sort, and you want to remember this moment, so you whip out your $1,000 phone and start recording. That's when you notice something. The flickering black lines, the color and the vibe of the room is golden yellow, but your phone sees it as blue. To capture this important moment, I'd expect the best video quality possible. And that's when the Blackmagic camera app enables you to get that quality while the default camera app doesn't. From controlling ISO for brightness and noise control, the ability to change shutter speed to remove flicker, and white balance control to ensure the colors and the vibe of the video is accurate. and of course, getting full and complete control over focus. Once your phone starts remembering these small things for you, that's when you realize something else. It's not just addresses and numbers, it's links, ideas and articles across different websites and apps. When we come across these things, we think, I'll come back to this later and bookmark it. But later usually never happens. Not because we don't care, it's just that there's so many things saved across different apps and websites, it's hard to find the right thing when you actually need it. That's when this comes in. This app allows you to save all your bookmarks in one place. All you got to do is share it, add a quick note for reference. You can add it to a collection and add tags later if required. It's super useful, keeps things organized, and it's very accessible. The fact that we need to download external apps for these common use cases is quite silly, especially considering how powerful these phones are. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope at least one of these tips helped you and makes your life a little bit more easier. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.